welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Rose Writes, and I write and narrate Miraculous Ladybug fan fiction. If you missed the other two parts of this series, I will link them in the description box below. If you like what you hear, please consider subscribing for more fanfics. Now then, please enjoy I Carry Your Heart, Chapter 3. Marinette and Alya's dorm room. Alya! The cheerful Marinette burst through the door only to have her face fall when she spied her resting roommate. Marinette sighed in exasperation as she stomped to Alya's bed. Alya, get up! Why are you napping in the middle of the day? Marinette attempted to hoist her sleeping roommate from her bed, but unfortunately she lacked in the upper body strength department. When that didn't work, Marinette reached over Alya and parted the curtains. The sun hit Alya's face, which turned her resting expression into a scowl. Go away! 5 more minutes, okay? Alya rolled over and put a pillow over her face. Alya loved very few things more than sleep. Marinette grabbed the burnt orange sheet Alya was sprawled out on, and with a massive tug, Alya fell to the floor. Hey! She screeched. Okay, fine, I'm up. Happy? Now what do you want? Annoyance slipped through Alya's lips. She wasn't a morning person. She was barely a middle-of-the-day person. Marinette tried not to giggle, but she couldn't help it. Come on, Alya. I told Adrien we would get coffee with him and his friend. Alya shot to her feet, clinging to her bedside table as she nearly lost her balance. Oh, who's Adrien? All sleep was gone from her eyes, and she now beamed at Marinette. He's just a friend, Alya. And seeing as we usually don't have time to hang out with anyone, we could use some friends. Is he cute? Alya wiggled her eyebrows. Who, Adrien or his friend? Both, girl. You know I'm trying to get you back in the dating game. Alya crossed her arms and sauntered across the room to the bathroom mirror to fix her bedhead. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't have time for a relationship, so it doesn't really matter if they're cute or not. It's not going to happen. Alya rolled her eyes as she added eyeliner to her big brown eyes. Whatever, girl, we'll see. The girls entered the university cafe, which brimmed with smells of coffee laced with a hint of chocolate. The cafe was named Turtle Talk. All tables, aptly dressed in mint green or sky blue shades, landed throughout the seating area. Even the recyclable cups had adorable cartoon turtles on them. All plastics were made with biodegradable material to save the turtles. Even a portion of the proceeds would be donated to protecting baby turtles and wildlife conservations. The owner must have quite an affinity for the little aquatic reptiles. The two girls peered around for Adrien and his friend Nino. Adrien saw them enter as if he had been eagerly awaiting them. He waved them over to a table in the back corner of the coffee shop. They already had some piping hot coffees placed in front of them. Here, Marinette, he said as he pulled out the chair adjacent to his. Thanks, Adrien. She smiled at him and felt a slight pitter-patter of her heart. She chose to ignore that. Alya pulled her chair out as she stared at these two friends, slightly slack-jawed. Where have these boys been? They are so cute, Alya thought, giving both of them a discreet once-over. Hey, dudes, the name's Nino, and this is my best bud, Adrien. Nino offered Marinette and Alya a fist bump. Adrien rubbed the back of his neck before offering a sheepish wave. Oh, you guys are in our Intro to Business Management class, right? Alya recollected, and Marinette stared at her in disbelief. The boys nodded simultaneously. Marinette's eyes grew wide. Wait, you are? Why have I never seen you there? She was honestly confused. They have been in this class for a few months now, and she had never noticed them. Sure, their class had at least 60 people in it, but still. We sit in the back row. No wonder you didn't notice, Adrien offered with a smile. Before Marinette could reply, Alya spoke up. Are we going to sit here all day, or are we getting coffee? I am exhausted. As if to prove her point, Alya stretched, accompanied by a yawn. Marinette rolled her eyes and got up. You literally just woke up." She stifled a giggle. "But come on, let's order." Marinette dragged the sleepy Alya to the counter, run by an elderly gentleman with kind eyes. "What can I get for you, young ladies?" The man smiled tenderly. He reminded Marinette of her grandfather, except hers had no facial hair. Marinette glanced over the menu. "Oh, may I have a small dragon fruit iced tea and a small coffee frappuccino?" Alya went to protest her friend buying her drink. "Don't worry about it. You can get me next time," Marinette teased. "Of course, Miss Marinette." He turned to make the drinks while Marinette stared at him blankly. How had he known her name? She has never met this man before. She looked intense, deep in thought. He handed her the drinks, and Alya went back to the table, slurping on her coffee. "Excuse me, sir. Who are you?" Marinette didn't want to be rude, but she had to know. This was too strange to leave unresolved. There was something more going on. He smiled warmly, placing a small black box on the counter. The box was no bigger than the size of Marinette's palms, with a red symbol embroidered on it. It was a mark she didn't recognize. You need to start asking yourself the big questions. Who are you, and what do you want? The mysterious man winked, then walked to the back room, leaving Marinette alone with her thoughts. She recognized the quote from Avatar: The Last Airbender. This day continues to get weirder. She took the delicate box and placed it in her purse before walking back to the group. She would look at it later. No way was she going to discuss this now. What is it? Alya held the box in her hands, twisting it around to look it over from all angles. "I have no idea. I'm afraid to open it," Marinette said, taking the small trinket from her friend. "Come on, Marinette, don't be such a chicken," Alya prodded as she laid upside down on Marinette's bed, her long red ombre hair resting on the wooden floor. "I don't know, Alya. Doesn't all of this seem a little strange?" Alya made chicken sounds as she sat up to take the box from her timid friend. "If you don't, I will." "Alya, don't! We don't know what could be in it." The girls proceeded to play a game of tug-of-war with the mysterious item that ended with them accidentally throwing it to the floor. The box opened slightly, followed by a bright pink light flitting in circles around them. "Ah!" Both of the girls yelled in tandem, followed by Alya saying a curse under her breath. "Hello, Marinette. My name is Tiki, and I'm your Kwami. Nice to meet you." Thanks so much for listening to Chapter 3. If you liked what you heard, please give this video a big like and subscribe. Comment "Tiki's here" to let me know you made it to the end. As always, stay miraculous!